Hey guys, Ashley here, and today we are going to be doing a thrift haul. And this thrift haul is just books, so this is a book thrift haul. And I used to do my thrift hauls all together where I'd show everything I got in one video. But this is, I think, what I'm going to do for future videos. I'll do a separate one for books, because I know some people just want to see the books, other people just want to see the other stuff I got, so I think this will be a better way to do it. So, anyway, I'm not sure where to start. I have books here from the Salvation Army, from a local thrift store, and then from the Goodwill. And you know what? Actually, I also have a bag here from Ollie's Bargain Outlet. So actually, let's start with these, even though they're not technically thrift books. So a lot of these also are like young adult books and children's books, but I enjoy reading young adult books and children's books. I just find it a very enjoyable experience. And I mean, when you think about classics like the Chronicles of Narnia were written for children, so why not? It's an enjoyable experience. You never know, you might enjoy a story, even if it isn't necessarily intended for your age group. So, for starters, I have Revenge of Superstition Mountain. This is book 3 in a series. I have read the other 2, which is Missing on Superstition Mountain, and then The Treasure of Superstition Mountain. And I enjoyed both of those. So there is that. I'm not going to go into like what each of the books are about or anything, just because for some of them I don't really know, and for otherwise it would just make the video so long. So anyway, I got this book called Palace Beautiful, and I just thought this sounded really interesting, and it's pretty much just about these sisters, and they find a journal in their attic, and it was written by a girl who lived in their house in 1918. So I just thought that it sounded really interesting. If you guys are able to read that, like if you can pause that. I don't know if you'll be able to pause and see what that says or not. I'm not sure. But if you are able to, I will just try and turn it backwards so you can when I'm able to. I got the Disney Frozen book, A Frozen Heart. It says, "Love is an open door. Be careful who steps inside." So I believe it's more of just a novelization of the movie. But I don't know, it looked good. So there is that, and how much was this? This was only $2.99 instead of like $14.99, so I wasn't going to pass it up. The Different Girl. You'll have many questions. You will receive some answers. You will learn to think differently. I think most of these books were like $2 as well from Ollie's. I keep wanting to say Aldi's. So this one is about these 4 girls who are like mostly identical, spend their days in sync, isolated on a deserted island, and eventually this other girl like shipwrecks onto the island, I guess. I'm not good at describing the plots of books, but anyway, this one is like a fantasy kind of thing, I guess. It's like a sci-fi. Not really fantasy, more sci-fi, I think. But anyway, it sounded really good. Then, I just said I wasn't going to like explain the plots of each thing, and now I'm kind of doing that. Sorry about that. But anyway, we got Another Pan, which is like a retelling of Peter Pan. I'll show you the back. I was mainly trying to explain those, I guess, because there was nothing on the back to show you guys. But yeah, that is everything. I'm just going to throw that on the floor. I'll take care of it in a bit. Anyway, that is the books I got from Ollie's. Set those aside. And I guess now we'll look at what I got from the Salvation Army, because that's what I have the most of. For starters, I'll show you the 3 comic books I got. I picked up Archie's Pals and Gals Double Digest. I got another Archie comic as well, but it was like one of the older ones that's like actual like comic book size, like the standard comic book size, and I've already bagged and carded that and put it away in my closet because I didn't even think about the thrift haul at the time. So I forgot to get that back out. So I don't have it, and I don't remember what it was called, but it was an Archie comic. Anyway, though, I got the Pals and Gals Double Digest here. I like the little cartoon on the front of this one. The little, what do you think of my board's new paint job? It's got Reggie's name and number on it. Also, it's got an ad on the back for the Post Extreme Cream Taste Oreo. Does anyone remember that? Ugh. And then I got this Christmas one. And I took the tags off of these already just because it was like right on them. And I just did not want that sitting on there for too long and then me ripping the cover trying to get it off. So I usually take the tags off of these books pretty quickly. We got Marvel Adventures Hulk Misunderstood Monster. And this is actually an ex-library copy. It's got the thing in here. I have no idea where from, though. So there is that. And then, where should we go to next? I guess it doesn't really matter. We got D&E by Judy Blume. I got a copy of Holes. I had to read this for school, like, I want to say ages ago, but I'm not that old, so. But still, I had to read that for school, and I enjoyed it, so I had to get my own copy when I saw one, and it's in such good shape. I think most of these had the tan tag on them, by the way, which was like the sale tag that day, and then of course, because it was Wednesday when we went. We always go to Salvation Army on Wednesday, so at least you can use the senior discount and get us more of a discount. So, yeah. Anyway, I also got a bunch of these R.L. Stine books, and these are all ex-library copies from a high school, and it's not a high school in the town where I live either. I've never heard of this high school, but anyway, I have R.L. Stine Curtains, The Curse of Horror Island. This is apparently an Indiana Jones book. I literally just realized that. I just picked up like all of the R.L. Stine books. I didn't even fully look at what they were. This one's actually Indiana Jones, so that's going to be cool to read. And now I'm going to have to rearrange my bookshelves again. Oh well, I enjoy doing that though. We got R.L. Stine, The Dead Girlfriend. I think I actually read this one a long time ago, but I don't really remember what it's about. So if I have read it, then I'll be reading it again. Apparently this one's had its pages taped back in. R.L. Stine's Snowman. This one's a Fear Street book, and this one is The Cheater. And then got Blind Date. So those are going to be exciting to go through. Just a bunch of like R.L. Stine teen novels. I also got a couple of Mary Higgins Clark books. I got Kitchen Privilege, which is a memoir. And then I got Loves Music, Loves to Dance. I only recently started reading some of her books where I borrowed one from my great aunt. So I'll probably pass these on to her afterwards because I don't actually collect these books. And I don't think she does either, but she'll read them and then pass them on. And yeah. I finally actually got some more shelving in here as well, so I won't have to send so many books next door to my great aunt's house. Not that she minds, she enjoys having my extra books over there. She was actually the one who suggested it. So anyway, we got The Bailey Kids, Zombies Don't Play Soccer. These are books that I read ages ago and I saw and I'm just like, oh, I should pick that up. Another reason I like to get a lot of kids books as well is because I think one day when and if I have kids, and I do hope to have kids one day, but you know, I don't know what the future holds. But anyway, one of my lines of thinking is then I'll have a lot of books for them as well, and books I can read to them. So anyway, I got some American chillers. I got The Mutant Mammoth of Montana, and then I got Florida Fog Phantoms. I have some of his books already myself, and this one is actually signed. Like, this one was actually personally signed, and they donated it. I couldn't believe that. And I don't think this one was it? No. Because he actually did do a talk here sometime back, and I actually got a book signed. And I found a few signed books at the Salvation Army since then. I can't believe that some people would get their book signed and then just donate it. But yeah, I got Pippi Longstocking. Because how could I pass up? Also, I just realized I left a couple of books on my desk. So just give me a second. I'm going to grab those, and I'll show them next. Okay, so the other ones I got was this Forever Angels book, and this one is Ashley's Love Angel, and that's going to be interesting to read, especially since my name is Ashley. And then I got a couple Beverly Cleary books. I got Ramona the Pest, and then Visas and Ramona. So, got those. I think I've read Ramona the Pest before, but I'm not sure. I don't remember having actually read like all of the Ramona books, but I know I read at least one of them. So those will be exciting to read. I got a Margaret Henry book, The Mustang, or not The Mustang, but Mustang Wild Spirit of the West. I love all of her books. She writes some of the best books. If you like horses and you haven't read her books, you definitely should. So there's that. I picked up this Clue book, Mystery at the Masked Ball. Some of these kids' books I'll probably put in our media room because I like to switch out what kid books are on the shelf in there for my younger cousins and for when my brothers are here. So, yeah. I have other Clue books in there right now, so that will definitely probably go in there. I don't know, though. It depends. Like I said, I might move it around. Oh, I have more American chillers in here. I didn't know that. I did not organize these very well beforehand. So, the other American chillers that I also got at the Salvation Army, these still have their tags on them. They're green tags. But anyway, are Mississippi Maglodon and North Dakota Night Dragons. Were either of these signed? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think I only picked up that one oddity. Yeah, that was the only signed copy, which was a bit of an oddity. I got this one, which is another ex-library copy, and this is The Face. I think it was another school library copy as well. Anyway, this is The Face in the Basseldorf Funeral Parlor. I picked up Star Wars Cross Current. I have a lot of these older Star Wars books now. I picked up Keystone Stables, The Trouble with Sky. A Hardy Boys book, The Sting of the Scorpion. I have a lot of these, like in the flashlight cover. And then I have a few matte covers, but personally, it doesn't matter to me when as they're all the revised text anyway. I've never found any of like the original text versions of the Salvation Army. If I did, that would be so cool. But yeah, that is what I picked. That's the Hardy Boys book. And then I got this one, which is Wild Horse Running by Sam Save It. I just realized I'm not like reading the author on all of these, but that's fine. Anyway, another horse book. I love horses. So that is all the Salvation Army stuff. And now we'll do Goodwill, because I don't think I had as much in the Goodwill bag. Maybe I did. Okay, I got this 4-book set of the Sweet Valley Twins books, and these are all in such good shape. I had a couple of these already, but the ones I had were not in good shape. The reason I collect these really is I had them passed on to me from my mom and my aunt, and after that I really enjoyed them, so I've for years just been trying to kind of complete the set, so here are the first 4 books. I already had books, I believe, 1 and 3 from the set, but I didn't have the box or anything. So I just thought this was a really cool find. It's in such great shape. The books are in such great shape. See the image on it. It's 2 different images. The one image is from Best Friends, and then the other one is from The Haunted House. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. So the other ones are Teacher's Pet, and then Choosing Sides. So those are the ones included. And like I said, they're in such great shape. As opposed to the other copies I had, which were not in great shape. Get that back in there. Oh no. That's the one thing about the box sets that I do not enjoy is because of the flap at the back. If I can't get this fixed right now, I'm just going to not worry about it because I don't want the video to go too long because I got into a fight with a box that I was trying not to damage. Okay, there we go. And then, what do we have next? Okay, I found this, which I had never heard of before. Another thing is I collect books with twins in them. That's another thing. So yeah, I found this and I never heard of it. It's the Tyler Twins Surprise at Big Key Ranch. And if I don't wrap this up soon, my camera's gonna cut off because I can only film for like 20 minutes at a time. I can't tell. I think I can't tell where I'm at right now. But anyway, at the 20-minute mark, it'll automatically cut off. So I found another Sweet Valley book, and that is Keeping Secrets. I found a Horse Crazy book. I used to love these. Surprise, surprise. And another Tyler Twins book, Pet Show Panic. And like I said, I'd never heard of these, but I'm willing to give them a shot. And it's got twins in it. And I collect books with twins in it. And just things relating to twins. I got Vacation at Sunshine Farm. I got so many horse books. Animal Arc, Pony in a Package. I love the Animal Arc books. So much nostalgia associated with those. I got Heartland, and this is Thicker Than Water. This is book 8. I already had books 1 through 7, so it was good. And I got those all from thrift stores, too. I got the novelization of a Goofy movie. I'll probably put that one out for my cousins and my brothers and anyone else who wants to read it in the media room with the other kids' books. I might not. It's in pretty good shape. It does have a crease on the cover. As long as it's readable, though. Okay, so we have one last bag. And this is from a local thrift store, so I'm not going to say where they were from because it's only here, obviously. And my great aunt has a couple of these books because she went with me, and when we got back, she picked out a couple to keep. So the ones that I don't have to show you are Emily of New Moon, the first 2 books from the Narnia series, and, there was another one. What was it? I can't remember what the other one was. I just remember it was a Newbery Award winner, but that doesn't help much because a lot of books have been Newbery Award winners, but I cannot for the life of me think of what it was called right now. No, I don't remember. And then there was one other one, though, aside from the one I can't remember. Hawk Hill, I think. Or Hawks Hill or something to that effect. And then the other one that she had was called My Brother Sam is Dead, I believe was the title. And those all sounded interesting. Those were the ones that she chose to keep over there and read. And then the other ones that we got at the local thrift store were Gypsy from Nowhere, The Legend of Red Horse Cavern, The Search for Grissy. I know I'm going kind of fast now, but I just don't want the camera to cut off on me. The Black Stallion Revolts, and this one's not in the best shape. I may have to tape the cover on, but still, I could not pass up a Black Stallion book. Meg, The Treasure Nobody Saw, and I think now I almost have all the Meg mysteries, because I had the others that had been my mom's and my aunt's. Golden Prize and Other Stories About Horses. R.L. Stine, The Nightmare Room. I was really thrilled to find this because these are not easy to find anymore. And this one is Shadow Girl. I got Railway Ghosts and Highway Horrors. I always loved these kind of books growing up. Well, I came close, guys. I almost got through those before it cut off. I'm not exactly sure where it did cut off, but I think it cut off after the Nightmare Room. So the other one was Railway Ghosts and Highway Horrors, which, as I said, was just I loved these kind of books when I was younger. And if it didn't cut off till after I showed that, then sorry, you got to see it twice. And then the other two that I got from the local thrift store were Tales from the Crypt, volumes 1 and 2. The first one was introduced by the Crypt Keeper, and the second one is introduced by the Old Witch. Whoa. Dang it. I was trying to show them side by side. Evidently, I'm not very good at that, though. So there they are. And I thought those were really good finds. I'd never seen them anywhere before. I don't know how many volumes there are total, though. So those are all of the the books I found at the local thrift stores. Well, not the local thrift stores. One of them was a local thrift store. Anyway, those are all of the books I found recently while thrifting. And remember, this was not all at once. I did not do this all in one day. This was over the course of multiple different thrift store visits to different thrift stores, as I said. Yeah, and of course the ones were from Ollie's. I love books. It's very hard for me to not. I go to a thrift store, the first place I'm going to go to look is the books. Then I'll go to, like, the toys and stuff to see if there's anything I can find, like any model horses, anything I collect other than books, because, of course, I collect books, too. So, anyway, as I said, well, no, I didn't say it yet, actually. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye, guys, and happy reading!